Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Capril. Yeah, it's getting close to Christmas, and I thought, what the heck? I've always wanted to play Santa Claus. Let's see if I can grow this thing long enough to where they'll give it to me. Now, I am proud to say I've lost a fair amount of weight, so I'm going to have to pad up, but we'll see. We'll see. That's not the reason I grew it. I just grew it because I went on vacation one a week or a couple of weeks, and I thought, let's see how long I can do this. I've never really let it grow, so in any event, if you can't grow it here, you got to grow it here. All right. So I want to talk a little bit more about home equity. No doubt, if you own a house, you've noticed that your home value has gone up. If you haven't noticed that, well, an easy way to find out how much more is to go on Zillow, ZILLOW.com, and you can type in your address and it will come up with an estimated value based on homes that were sold in your area. Pretty much all over the country, home prices are up considerably. So on paper, you're worth more because of that, just like you would be worth more if your portfolio went up, right? We usually don't think about it so much with homes because we don't really consider them to be liquid. They can be, but we normally don't think about it. Now, what happens when we see home equity values rise is you will start to see more and more marketing for home equity loans. The idea here is, hey, if your house grew by $100,000 in the last year, well, you can tap into that money. In fact, you have seen those commercials about money in your house. You know, the guy's putting holes in his walls looking for the money in his house. And the point here is that, you could borrow against that equity value. You could have a second mortgage. Good idea? Well, I'm not a fan of debt at all, but I'm not completely opposed to it. It is a tool. And if the interest rates are low enough, it's probably better to consider at least using someone else's money than your own, especially if using your money would require that you pay some level of tax in order to get it. So if all your money was sitting in an IRA account or you had low cost basis in stock and you sold it to get the cash, well, you're going to pay Uncle Sam a good chunk of that potentially. But if you could borrow at a relatively low rate that might even be tax deductible, excuse me, does that make sense? Yeah, it just might. Now, the last time we saw property values run up like this, I can recall a pitch that I'm sorry to say, I saw other financial advisors do this, where they would tell people to take out a second mortgage on their house, or if their house was paid off, take out a primary mortgage and invest the money in stocks. Now, that can work, all right? It's not guaranteed, and stocks are volatile. But the reason I've never really encouraged it has nothing to do with the fact that it can work. In fact, over long time frames, it should work if you're properly diversified. Now, the reason that I've never recommended is because I think it disintegrates some of the peace of mind that we have when we don't have debt, particularly on our house. So whenever someone will call me and they'll ask about this idea, say, hey, how about if I took a couple 100,000 out and I go out and bought, let's just assume a good portfolio and we're going to add to our portfolio. Does that make sense? My response is usually, well, let's see if you really have to do it. It's kind of like getting surgery where you don't really have to have the surgery. There may be other treatments that lower the pain and give you just as much flexibility. But if you're going to do it, let's think carefully about it. Don't let greed be the reason you tap into your home equity. Now, there are times where I do encourage home equity be tapped into. Home improvement. To me, it makes total sense. If I can get a home equity loan at a very low interest rate, and I'm just going to take that and I'm going to use it to improve the home, I have an increase in debt, but I probably will have an increase in equity value that cancel each other out. So my net worth stays the same, potentially. And if I can pay it back in low interest, fine. One thing I'd be a little careful about, though, and I've been saying this for 30 years, I guess I'm finally going to be right, and that is most home equity loans are adjustable rates. monthly adjustable rates. And if we start seeing inflation continue to rise, I'm afraid interest rates are going to go up too. So servicing that debt can start to get a little bit expensive. Only borrow that which you could afford to pay off if you had to. The only exception to that, you rule usually when you're starting a business, because, well, I guess your first house. But if you're well into retirement or you're approaching retirement, hopefully your nest egg is built up to where your decision to borrow is simply because you want to use somebody else's money. All right. For the most part, I would tell you just keep your equity alone. Let it grow. I would probably dissuade most people from taking out a reverse mortgage. Doesn't mean it's not a good idea for some people. I just don't think it's necessarily what most people have to do. Sometimes it's the last resort step. Okay. But if it's not, maybe there's other strategies. So enjoy the fact that you live in a maybe $1 million home you never thought that you would. Remember, the home hasn't changed, though. $1 million is not what it used to be, or $500,000, or whatever it is. Enjoy that. Don't just feel, though, don't let that equity burn a hole in your pocket. It will probably, I don't know if it'll ever pull back. The thing with home equity is it tends to stay there unless something really bad happens. It just maybe doesn't grow at quite the rate in the future. You could have another housing crisis, in which case it would drop, but I don't think that's, well, hopefully we don't see another one of those in our lifetime. Okay, so I hope that helps. I know I kind of went on a little bit there, but there's going to be more and more of these issues about what to do with home equity, and I want to give you my 2 cents worth. Otherwise, it's November. Hopefully you're watching this in November. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.